Okay, folks, you're not going to believe this. Mr. Poole and Big Short just got confirmation from the highest levels, and I'm dead serious here. The storm? It's officially upon us. Are you ready? Because honestly, I think we're already standing right in the middle of it, and it's about to pour. So let me just say this 3 times. Prepare, prepare, prepare. Hey everyone, hope you're all having an absolutely fantastic day. XRP is sitting around $2.61 right now, but hold up, this is where things get really interesting. Are you ready for this? Twitter has been buzzing like crazy about the storm. Check this out. There's this post from someone pretty significant. We're talking about the CEO of the Russian Direct Investment Fund, who also happens to be a special envoy of the President of Russia for Investment and Economic Cooperation. Big title, right? And what does he say? The storm is coming. Now, think about this. Someone who's potentially an insider just straight up says, the storm is coming. But here's the kicker. There's only one person who said this phrase first, way back. Remember Big Short? Calm before the storm. Do you see what's happening here? This is exactly why I keep saying we are not out of the woods yet. Not even close. And as part of the XRP community, this is absolutely fascinating to watch unfold. But wait, there's more. Donald Trump just gave us the highest level of confirmation. We'll dive into that in just a second, because his timing is absolutely perfect. But first, let's talk about who this person really is. This guy saying, the storm is coming, he's the CEO of the Russian Direct Investment Fund. We're talking about at least a $10 billion sovereign wealth fund that was literally created by the Russian government to invest in Russia's economy. So yeah, he's basically connected to the Russian government. At minimum, he's in direct contact with them, which means this is most likely insider information. And he just told us in plain sight, the storm is coming.
We're not done yet. Oh, and by the way, he's also listed with the World Economic Forum. Starting to see the picture now? This insider literally spelled it out for us. The storm is brewing, folks. Something big is about to break. What could it be? And then here comes Donald Trump saying the exact same thing. I knew we were onto something. I knew we weren't going crazy. This is how I know Trump watches us, you guys. He literally watches our videos. Or at the very least, he's in contact with the Riddlers, or the Riddlers somehow know what's coming. Why? Because they predicted this would happen. Look at this. Storm is coming. What's Donald Trump holding? An umbrella. What does that mean? Well, it's getting rainy, my friends.
And I guess if you read your own papers and your own networks, everybody's very excited about this moment in time. So I'll see you on the plane. I think you're traveling with us, but this is a very special event. They had 500,000 people yesterday and today in Israel, and also the Muslim and Arab countries are all cheering. Everybody's cheering at one time. That's never happened before. Usually if you have one cheering, the other isn't. The other is the opposite. This is the first time everybody is amazed and they're thrilled, and it's an honor to be involved. And we're going to have an amazing time, and it's going to be something that's never happened before. So I'll see you on the plane, and we're going to have a good time. Okay, Peter? Nice to see you. Thank you, everybody.
So it's not a full-blown storm just yet, but it's definitely super windy out there. And I'm starting to see those first little drops of rain beginning to fall. But again, it's still brewing. So let's just watch and see what happens next. The storm is coming. It's that calm before the storm moment. Now, is it just me, or could you not take your eyes off Trump's broken umbrella? He was literally the only one holding an umbrella, by the way, and it was broken. I personally think this is a signal. Because seriously, who would give Trump a broken umbrella? Get this. Black broken umbrella in gematria equals 178. And what else equals 178? Emergency broadcast. Guys, this is a clear signal right here. Something major is about to happen. Listen, if you still don't believe it, that's okay. But I knew we weren't out of the storm yet. I knew we were right in the middle of it, guys. And you know how? The Riddlers. They always post clues before things even happen. It's incredible. The past proves the future, and the future proves the past. That's how this works. It's all about the calm before the chaos. Remember August 28th? How calm was the crypto market back then? It was silent, like eerily quiet, almost too quiet, right? Compare that to now. It's so loud. But here's the thing, we're not even at the tipping point yet. We're probably somewhere around here on the storm scale, maybe right in this area. And it's going to get crazier and crazier. Things are about to get very stormy, and that will be the height of the storm. But then, sunshine and rainbows appear afterwards. That's the pattern. So now we know this umbrella moment was a beautiful signal from Donald Trump. And that's why I appreciate Trump, you guys. He gives out these communications and he confirms what we're seeing. Now, does he sometimes do questionable things? Sure. But hey, it is what it is. But check out this really interesting detail. Trump is holding the umbrella himself.
There's no security guard holding it, no special assistant. He is holding it. What does that mean? He's walking through the storm himself. He's going through it right now alongside everyone else. And get this, he was departing for the Middle East for a historic peace deal. This all actually happened, by the way, so this is a recap. But again, it's an obvious signal that the storm is literally upon us. But look at this. I don't know who originally said it, but they're showing Xi Jinping from China here. Look at this quote. It's absolutely diabolical. The sun will come out after the storm. Who even said this first? I'm not sure, but they're showing it everywhere. This is all about political matters, folks. They're literally telling us that the sun will only come out after the storm is done and completed, which means we're in the middle of it right now. Here comes the sun. Wow, what's happening here? Something is definitely brewing, especially when we're talking about the Middle East. Remember, watch the Middle East because war can begin when you least expect it. Right now, they've concluded certain events happening around the world, but Mr. Poole told us it's not done and over with. When we least expect it, there's going to be another conflict brewing. And that's probably why they're pointing to the storm. Remember that famous moment? Mr. President, what storm? And Trump's response, you'll find out. Now we're finding out what storm he was talking about. So here it is. President Trump stands with world leaders at the International Gaza Peace Summit in Egypt. A powerful moment for peace in the Middle East. You can see all the leaders there. But look at the background. What does that look like to you? Is that the logo? It says Summit for Peace right there. This is an agreement to end the conflict over there. And notice something? It's literally the same symbolism we've seen from Mr. Poole. Look at the leaves in the design, guys. Look at this. The connections are everywhere. And look, a crown. Interesting detail, right? This is the highest level of confirmation from Mr. Poole himself. He was the only one who posted this. And in the middle of it, there's a smiley face that looks almost like a dead smiley face. Odd, to say the least. Now check this out. Trump engages in what looks like an arm wrestling handshake with the French president at the summit. I mean, look at this picture. These people knew, guys. This is how we know they're in contact with Trump and the highest levels of government. Not just from one country, but from the entire world. Something definitely seems fishy here. So Trump is giving us storm communications, right? Telling us we're not out of the storm. It's probably still brewing. We're going to hit the peak of it soon. But on the other hand, we're also starting to see peace emerging. So it's like he's saying one thing is happening, but there's something else brewing underneath the surface. And then Trump says there will never be a World War III.
We're going to make sure that the Middle East is going to be a safe and secure place. It's a very important place in the world, means so much. There were so many people who said the Middle East, and this has been going for many, many decades. I've read it many times that World War III will begin in the Middle East. It's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. There was a time that you would have thought it could have, but it's not going to happen. There won't be World War III, hopefully at all. But it's not going to start in the Middle East. We're not going to have a World War III if we're smart. There'll never be a World War III. Our work begins right here and right now from...
But here's the thing. Mr. Poole told us it's going to happen unexpectedly. Something will spark in that region again. Even though they've brought peace, it's going to happen when you least expect it. This is why they gave us the storm communications, which will then impact the markets. That's why I keep saying a black swan event is still imminent. People don't realize this yet, but will know from the charts. If this pattern appears, everything is going to go back down. We haven't bottomed out yet. Now, these are just my opinions, but I think we're on the right path here. Maybe this peace will lead to that conflict, because he says there will never be a World War III. But Mr. Poole said there will be. Trump says it's not going to happen. Go back to Mr. Poole's tweet right here. It's not something anyone wishes for. But there was only one person who predicted it will happen. Remember that tweet? Watch the Middle East as the war begins when you least expect it. This was posted a couple of years ago. There's been plenty happening in that region already. But again, it will only happen when you least expect it. Remember that other Mr. Poole post? Expect the unexpected? That poster with the supernova. Kaboom! An explosion. But it's not going to start in the Middle East if we're smart. There will never be a World War III. Our work begins right here. And look at his posture right now. Look at his hands. They're crossed. Very interesting body language. Now look at this. 113. Today is October 13th, folks. I'm about to go crazy here. Oh my gosh, please like today's video and share it. We are ahead of every news outlet, every event, every political development. Everything, even natural disasters. Mr. Poole warned us about it all. Do you understand what's happening here? 113. Today is what? 10/13 factorial? When you drop the 0 in numerology, it becomes 1/13. And where did Trump go? Egypt. Mr. Poole got confirmed again. Whew. What is going on? This is another massive confirmation for Mr. Poole. Why? Because look at this. 113 mirrored. When you mirror 113, Mr. Poole shows Egypt and the pyramids. Where are they located? Well, look at what's happening there. All these connections. So it begins. It all begins over there in Egypt. Wait, did you know this just happened at the pyramids in Egypt? And they're playing music, guys. This is absolutely crazy. Look at this. What does that look like to you? The eye, the illumination. That's the symbol from the dollar bill, right? In God we trust. It even looks like an X in the beginning with the lights. The all-seeing eye. You guys see this? The symbolism is right there, plain as day. And those look like the two horns, or should I say the towers, the J and B pillars. Just a few more connections pointing to Egypt. Everything is pointing to Egypt, huh? Wow. What's going on there, folks? It all begins there. That's what Mr. Poole told us. So it begins. The three mountains, the three pyramids. Now, Mr. Poole told us Egypt is a fascinating country. Don't look away for too long. Listen to this. In the realm where ancient sands whisper secrets to the stars, a dance of shadow unfolds. Beware the awakening guardians of eternity, for they hold the key to a tempest's genesis. Where the stones of pharaohs stir, and pyramids weep tears of forgotten wisdom, a veil shall fall, revealing the chessboard where kings and pawns entwine. The cradle of discord awakens with the murmurs of a lion's heart, and from the desert's embrace, the harbingers of thunder and sand shall usher in the storm's birth. Oh wow, so Egypt connects with the storm. The pyramids! Hold on guys, this is getting crazy. Today is what? Columbus Day. Ship to shore. We're getting there, guys. Stormy weather ahead. Prepare, prepare, prepare. I'm going absolutely crazy here. Most definitely. Oh my lord, the jesters are out to play. 113 as well. Green and red. Enjoy the show. The phoenix shall be reborn. 113 factorial. And everyone's laughing here,
113 as well. The final supersedes. This video comes from Esther Kang, and this seems to me like the piece that was just achieved. But the market's nature is going to get even stormier soon. I'll prepare. This is the highest level of confirmation today. The Riddlers got a big, fat checkmark. Please like today's video. And that's it. What is this? Wow. The connections, the synchronicities, the confirmations. Everything is aligning exactly as predicted. Stay vigilant, stay prepared, and keep your eyes on the signs.